Hi everyone, it's Kronos, and in this video I would like to be answering some frequently asked questions about the game and how to start off in this game, or the best way to do when you're starting off. So yeah, this was requested by some people, and because I saw many people asking the same questions over and over again, so hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I'll just start with some beginner tips. So there are a few things that you want to do. So one of the most important things, in my opinion, is first of all, find a weapon that you like using. Because there's no point playing around with a weapon you don't like using. That's just not smart. You won't enjoy the game. And yeah, you'll probably end up dropping the game real quick. Find a group to play with. So find a Discord. I'll leave a few Dragon Project Discord links in the description. Find a guild to join. That way you'll be more actively playing. You'll be enjoying the game a lot more. So most of my tips are going to be not only what to save up for anything, it's more of how to enjoy the game more. So my next one is do events first. So if you go up to Linton, the floating dragon with the balloons saying event, do the events that are expiring first. Because they will go away. Those are limited time gems and stuff. Try and do as much of it as you can. Get help if you need. And yeah, the next thing is Maggies are just as important as full sets or more. So yeah, full sets look nice and all that. You'll see many people running around with it, but what's the point of having it if you're using, let's say, a 7 out of 7 max limit broken Gornich spear set, right? But then you don't have any fire Maggies to go with, and you have people using earth Maggies and stuff. So you want to use elements that pair well with your set. I recommend getting at least one SS Maggie of each element, so fire, earth, lightning, water. And then getting, I would say, a heal SS is probably a must because it heals a lot higher and the effects, they tend to come with effects. Passive Maggies, they're also pretty important, I would say. Again, they raise your stats a lot, but I would say that attack Maggies and stuff would be a bit more important. Now, if you're wanting a support Maggie like Quad Aegis, there should be a Cure Aegis coming up soon, I would say in like 4-5 Maggie banners time, so you might want to start saving for that if you really want it. Other good support Maggies would consist of Cloaks and Furies, and if you like Greatsword, Venom Guard and Smite Spike. So yeah, those are my beginner tips, I guess. And yeah, you also want to save your gems. Okay, so now moving on to the frequently asked questions. Okay, so some of the biggest asked questions are like, when is Quad Aegis coming back? Okay, so first of all, I want to point out that Quad Aegis isn't necessary. And probably most likely it will not be coming back anymore. In JP, it was only released once. In Global, it was released like 4 times, plus Prodigy event where they basically gave it out for free. But yeah, it isn't necessary in my opinion. I only use it in the Battle Royale when I wait for the Behemoth to appear, so I don't use it when I fight the actual Behemoth. But if you really still want some kind of barrier shield thing, most likely that it won't be Quad Aegis, but it will be its brother Cure Aegis. And that's basically, yeah, its brother. A bit different, but yeah. And now then, don't sell your SS as well. Don't sell your SS weapons and sets because you don't use them. You're going to use them for arena. Like in this arena and other arenas, I've seen people struggle because for the weapon restricted arenas, such as bow only, or right now you have the greatsword only, if you sell your SS weapons and stuff, you're not going to be able to take the things arena challenges on, so you're going to miss out on all the free stuff. Okay, next thing is, don't get sets because of ratings or because how strong someone says it is or because how strong it looks. Get a set because you find it fun to use or it looks fun to use, because people tend to last in the game a lot longer. They tend to play the game a lot more if they get a set because they like it instead of a set because people say it's strong. So like me, for example, everyone says the Lich Heat Greatsword is super strong. So if I'm free to play, for example, and I get the set, okay, it's super strong, yeah, but I don't find it fun to use, so I won't really see the point on using it at all. And then I'll slowly feel like I won't find the fun in playing if that's the only thing I have. So get a set because it's fun, not because of what people tell you, because of ratings and stuff. Now the next thing is, you want to try and save up your gems if you're summoning in a behemoth banner. So you want to save up around 2,500 gems. And this is because of the new step up thing they have. So before, you could have just thrown in your gems in any banner and stuff. It wouldn't have mattered as much as now. It's always nice to save up for a banner that you like, but you want to try and save up your gems. So even if it's a banner you like, for example, a soul bow banner, right? And you only have 500 gems. Well, it really makes no sense using those 500 gems on that banner, because you know there will be a next one. You'll have more gems to use in the next one. And because of the step up, every time you summon, the rates go up. So it goes from 2%, you summon once, 3%, then 4%, 5%, 6%, then the fifth one is the 7%. So you want to save up at least 1,250. I say 2,500 to stay safe, because 1,250 won't probably guarantee you a full set unless you're super lucky, and you get the free summon after that. So 1,250 gems get you 6 summons and 1 guaranteed SS summon. So if you want to get a 7 out of 7 set, that's what you want to aim for. Now then, I've also seen many people ask, I'm at 5 out of 7 this and whatever. What should I do? Should I save gems or do I want to keep summoning? So what I tend to ask them is, how many gems do you have left? So if you have, for example, a 5 out of 7 set, you want a 7 out of 7, and you have, let's say, 600 gems, you're at step 5. Well then, I would usually tell them to summon and try and get 7 out of 7 instead of using those gems in, let's say, the next banner or the banner after that, because first of all, you're already at step 5, so the chances of getting an SS is at 7%. So it's already really high, right? And since you're aiming for a 7 out of 7 set, it's going to be super highly unlikely that you'll get a 7 out of 7 set from with 500 gems. And again, your step up banner thing, the step up thing, it resets every banner. So let's say you're at step 4 on one banner, the next banner comes, you'll be at step 1 again, so the rate will be at 2%. So if you have really little gems left and you're free to play, then I usually tend to tell them to just go for the 7 out of 7. Now, if you have many gems left and you're free to play, this is all based for free to play players, not players that spend money and stuff. Now, sorry, if you have many gems left over, let's say you have 2,000 gems left over and you have 5 out of 7, and you're pretty happy, but you're considering on getting more, right? I tend to tell them to save those gems for the next banner. So they usually say that, I don't know if I should summon or not because they have something they want in the next banner. Well, I tend to tell them to save the gems for the next banner, because again, it will be a completely different weapon or then an element, so the things you can use it on will completely change again. So for example, if you decided to summon in and get the 5 out of 7, you're down to 1000. Let's say you summon 3 times and you get it, you're down to 1250 gems. But then you really want to at least a 5 out of 7 set on the next one. Well, 1250 gems won't really, it's not as likely as 2000 gems, because with 2000 gems you get 4 more summons with 7% rate. So when they have quite a decent amount of gems left, I tell them to just save the gems and summon for the next banner that they want. That was all for this video. I'll leave a database made by Karyu down in the description below, so along with the Discord groups that you can join. And yeah, the database made by Karyu has basically what the sets are, future sets in JP, the stats, the skills, abilities, and their Maggie slots. And he also put in Maggie, so he's worked really hard on that. So yeah, if you ever see him, go thank him. But yeah, so you can check up Maggie's upcoming Maggies, and the upcoming behemoths are also usually there. So yeah, that was all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.